Hi friends, and welcome to my channel, The Grape Jelly Library. I am so glad you could stop in for a visit. Before we get on with the video, remember to give this video a thumbs up, and if you are a subscriber to my channel, welcome back. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. I'll tell you a little story so you know where I'm coming from. I just got out of work and I was driving down the road and I got to thinking. Since I'm a natural born thinker, my wheels are always turning. So I thought to myself, you know, I promised you I would keep this channel unique and different. So I know that I am a book channel and my intent is to be no other type of channel but a book channel, because books are where my heart remains. But there's nothing saying that I cannot take you outside with me and enjoy some of this lovely weather that we're having. It is a beautiful evening tonight. Not too many clouds in the sky at all. They're very, very faint. So I thought, what a great way for me to get some fresh air, to give you a different type of scenery. Now, do you hear that motorcycle? You're going to hear some of them types of noises because I do not live in the country. I do live in the city. But that is okay, because that is the beauty of being outside. Hearing the bees buzzing, the wind blowing, the wind chimes chiming, the motorcycles going down the street. You hear them birds? Lovely. So, there we go. So we're gonna give this a go, and if it works out, I hope to film a lot more videos outside. It's just a lovely, see, look at it's lovely out here. And I wanted to take you along outside with me. I hope you guys don't mind. Another thing that I got to thinking about was, what can I bring to you? What can I do a little differently? And I instantly came up with a book a day in the month of May, except for it is no longer May. I am about a month and 5 days too late. However, when you throw yourself lemons, what do you do with those lemons? You make lemonade. And with that in mind, there is no law saying that I cannot start on the 6th of a month of June. It doesn't have to be May. It doesn't have to be the 1st. I'll mark my calendar, guys, and I will be sure to bring you a book a day in the month of May in the year of 2023. But for now, let's do a book a day in the month of June. So every day in the month of June, I will do my best to bring a book to you, to turn you into readers, to keep you reading, to perhaps make you read like a banshee faster than you normally read, because maybe by some chance you're just like me. There's so many books you want to get to at once, and we have to brace ourselves because we can only read so fast. So that's what I'm going to do. Get your pen, get your papers, get your TBR list ready to be compiled, because I am going to bring you a book a day in the month of June. In my last video, I had mentioned that my friend wanted me to find her a book, and so I recommended it too. By the end of that day, she had both of them. Within that video, another friend of mine, good old Linda Hooper, asked me to find her a book, and I threw one at her, you know, because it's my favorite crime novel to throw at anybody who asks about true crime, and that one would be The Iceman, Richard Kuklinski, written by Philip Carlo. So, we're starting her off there. But Linda, listen to me. I have another book for you. I have not read this book, so if you want to do a buddy read, I will wait until you get this book, if you are interested in it, and we can read it together. So, are you ready, Linda? All right, let's do this, baby doll. Here is the book that I recommend for you. It is The Gotti Wars, John Gleeson. If I open this up, you'll hear, do you hear that? I know I made some of you cringe. I cracked my spine, but I'm all right with that. It smells delish. Okay, so listen to this. Oh, and for that matter, if any of you other viewers out there would like to read along with us, I will, in a future video, let you know if Linda is on board and what day we will begin reading this. So listen. Praise for the Gotti Wars. Vivid, evocative, and genuinely suspenseful. John Gleeson is one of the most gifted prosecutors ever to match up against the Mafia. As I should have guessed, he is also an immensely gifted storyteller. That is what I am after. Storyteller. That is the key word. I wasn't aware of that until I just heard that word. And now, in my mind, I don't think that there is a better word in the English dictionary. Theodore. Teddy. It's okay. All right. So, not a better word in the English dictionary. Listen to that. Storyteller. Wouldn't we all like to be a storyteller? I would, that's for sure. So, Unflinchingly Honest contains moments that are both frightening and funny. You'll feel like you're sitting in the room where it happened. That's what I'm about. With the same nerve-jangling anticipation of how it will all turn out. Nerve-jangling? For real, nerve-jangling. I am on board with this one. A unique unveiling of the prosecutorial strategy that vanquished the American Mafia's most exalted late 20th century gangster. As a bonus, Gleeson offers candid views of the skills and shortcomings of his main opponents, the Teflon Dawn's battery of mob lawyers. Absolutely riveting. Ultimately, the Gotti Wars is a testament to the camaraderie that forms around any consequential prosecution. In these pages, you get to experience how touch and go it actually was. Well written, John Gleeson, who took the swagger away from John Gotti, shares his up-close and personal view of Gotti, his cronies, and the Mafia world he observed before, during, and after the mobsters' two knockdown, drag-out trials. All right, so we have that, and then we have this. Absorbing, even inspiring, epicenters of media attention, the courtrooms in which the fates of John Gotti and his co-defendants were decided became, over a period of months and ultimately years, scenes of magnificent legal combat. A riveting decades in the writing memoir from the determined young prosecutor who, in two of America's most celebrated trials, managed to convict famed mob boss John Gotti and subsequently took down the Mafia altogether. John Gotti was without a doubt the flashiest and most feared mafioso in American history. He became the boss of the Gambino Crime Family in spectacular fashion, with the brazen and very public murder of Paul Castellano in front of Sparks Steakhouse in midtown Manhattan in 1985. Not one to stay below law enforcement's radar, Gotti instead became the first celebrity crime boss. His penchant for eye-catching apparel earned him the nickname the Dapper Dawn. His ability to beat criminal charges led to another, the Teflon Dawn. From Gotti's first days as self-declared boss of the Gambino Crime Family, John Gleeson, an assistant U.S. attorney in Brooklyn, was watching. When Gotti finally faced 2 federal racketeering prosecutions, Gleeson prosecuted both. As the junior lawyer in the first case, a bitter 7-month battle that ended in Gotti's acquittal, Gleeson found himself in the mob boss's crosshairs. 5 years later, Gleeson was in charge of the second racketeering investigation and trial. Armed with the FBI's secret recording of Gotti's conversations with his underboss and consigliere, Gleeson indicted all 3. He subsequently flipped underboss Sammy the Bull Gravano, killer of 19 men, who became history's highest-ranking mob turncoat. An epic page-turning courtroom drama, The Gotti Wars, illuminates a time in our nation's history when lawyers and mobsters dominated the news. But it's also the story of a tenacious young man in the glare of the media spotlight who mastered the art of becoming a great attorney. Look at that fabulous cover. I'm gonna head out now, guys, but before I go, be well, be good, be reading. I'll see you in the next video with another book.